this week is National Blood Donor Week. And if you regularly do give blood, as I said before the break, you're doing an amazing bit for society. You're doing your bit. But do you give plasma as well? The New Zealand Blood Service says plasma supply is at a tipping point and is calling on Kiwis to be golden as demand for this liquid gold in our blood continues to increase by over 10% year on year. New Zealand currently has a total of 117,000 blood, plasma and platelet donors on its panel. Of that total panel, however, only 17,435 are plasma donors. But together, they donate an amazing 94,000 units of plasma last year to help ensure the country could keep up with demand. But with plasma collection targets projected to grow by a staggering 50% in the next 3 years, NZBS need more people to join their pool of plasma donors right now to help share the load and ensure they can meet future demand. So let's get into it, explain what it is. Can you donate? Dr. Richard Charlewood is a transfusion medicine specialist and he joins us now. Richard, good evening. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. How are you?
I am good. Look, I'm very interested in this because, I'm not sure what the plasma side is. Some of my listeners might, but I suppose that's the first question, Richard, is what is plasma and why is it referred to as liquid gold?
Right. So, Leah, plasma is the clear fluid that all our cells in our blood float around in. So our red cells, our white cells, our platelets all float around in this stuff. And it's mostly water, but with a fair chunk of proteins in it. And it's those proteins that we're after. So we're able to collect just the plasma and leave the red cells, etc., behind in the person donating. And from that plasma, we can make antibody concentrates for people who've got immunity disorders. We can make clotting factor concentrates for people, for example, on blood thinners who need that blood thinner reversed very quickly because maybe they're bleeding. And we also make albumin from that, and the albumin solution is used in intensive care units and in the burns units to help keep people alive. Yeah.
Oh my gosh! So, no, this is why it's called liquid gold. So it helps with so much life-saving treatments and more than 50 illnesses.
Yes, yeah. So it's liquid gold for a couple of reasons. So one is that it is a golden color when you donate it. The other reason, more for Te Whatu Ora Health New Zealand, is that it is really quite difficult to collect. So for every donation that is made, we're probably only getting 3 or 4 grams of proteins off that. And it's a really small amount, yes. And we need so much of it because the hospitals are using it up on so many patients for so many different conditions now. So it is desperately in need, yeah.
Richard, who can donate plasma? Is it only a certain amount of the population, or could we all go in and do it?
So the selection criteria are pretty similar to just a standard blood donation, a whole blood donation. And I'll just take a quick moment to shout out for the red cell and platelet donors. Thank you very much for doing that. Yes, I know we're focusing on plasma, but, we also need red cells and platelets, and that you guys are doing a great job keeping us there. It's more plasma that we need at the moment. So pretty much if you can donate red cells, you can donate plasma. There are a few little bits and pieces that make it a little bit easier to donate plasma in certain situations, but for the most part, it's similar.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's good. It's not a rarity, so we don't have a small population that can actually do it.
No, but the small population that are donating it would really like some people to come and give them a hand.
help
and I
out.
speak as one of them.
Oh, golly. So, Richard, how many times a year can you donate plasma? Is there or is there not? Can you just, just go for gold? Excuse the pun.
Oh, absolutely, go for gold. So the limit for plasma is once every 2 weeks.
Okay.
Not many people manage it that much. That is a huge commitment. But if people could donate even just once a month or once every 2 months, we would be very, very happy with that.
Yeah. And how long does it take, Richard, to donate? What's the procedure?
So it's very similar to a regular blood donation that a lot of people will have done at some stage in their life. You come in, you fill out a questionnaire that just covers some of the risk factors to keep patients safe. There's an interview with the nurse. They check your hemoglobin level and then pop a needle in your arm. It's the same type of needle as for a whole blood donation.
Mm-hmm.
The difference comes in that that needle is attached to a machine that takes off just a little bit of blood and then separates that blood into the plasma and the cells and returns all the cells and keeps the plasma. And it keeps doing that a number of times until it's got enough plasma. And the amount of plasma varies according to your height and weight. It's usually around sort of 500 to 700 mils of plasma. It takes about 40 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah. But while you're donating, as you're sitting there for 40 minutes, we've got free Wi-Fi, so play on your phone, listen to some music, read a book, watch the TV, and the nurses will bring you tea and coffee and snacks while you donate.